Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into one of the hottest topics on every gamer's mind, the system requirements for GTA 6. We will be exploring everything you need to know about the hardware that will give you the smoothest gameplay experience, from graphics cards and CPUs to whether you really need ray tracing to get the best out of Rockstar's latest release. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. When it comes to playing GTA 6, your GPU is going to be the backbone of your gaming rig. If you're aiming for top tier performance, expect to need a high-end graphics card. For those running 180p at high settings, a solid choice would be something like the RTX 3060 or the AMD Radeon RX 6700 XT, both offering great performance while keeping costs somewhat in check. However, for ultra settings in 4K resolution, the RTX 3080 remains one of the best GPUs on the market. With this card, you can expect smooth 60 FPS gameplay even in the most graphically intense moments. The Nvidia RTX 3090 or the latest 40 series GPU will push those frame rates even higher if you're after some future proofing. For players running the game at low resolutions or an older hardware, Rockstar has always been good about optimizing their games for a variety of setups. Even mid-range cards from the previous generations such as the GTX 1660 or RX 580 should be capable of running GTA 6 at medium to high settings in 180p. The game's graphics engine will likely scale well, ensuring a wide range of players can enjoy it. Let's talk about overclocking. If you are on the fence about pushing your hardware to its limits, it's worth noting that overclocking your GPU and CPU can give you that extra boost to hit a consistent 60 FPS in GTA 6. Overclocking an RTX 3070, for instance, can help bridge the gap between high settings at 1440p and ultra settings without sacrificing frame rates. Pair that with a decently overclocked CPU and you could see improvements of 5 to 10 FPS, which could be a game changer during those action heavy scenes. Just make sure you have adequate cooling to avoid throttling or overheating issues. On the console front, it's worth noting that both the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X will have GTA 6 locked at 60 FPS. This is a trend we are seeing with most current generation titles as developers strive for a balance between performance and visual fidelity. Rockstar is no exception here, and you can expect the game to be optimized for these consoles, ensuring smooth performance even in busy cityscapes or fast-paced shootouts. However, the locked 60 FPS is not necessarily a limitation. It ensures consistency, which is crucial for a fluid gaming experience. For those still rocking the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, GTA 6 will still be available, but don't expect 60 FPS performance. On these older consoles, frame rate will likely hover around 30 FPS, but Rockstar's optimization could still make it playable just with scaled back visual and resolution. Moving on to CPUs, this is where things get interesting. For running GTA 6 at lower settings, such as 180p medium, a quad-core processor like the Intel Core i5-8400 or Ryzen 5 1600 should suffice. These CPUs have enough power to handle the game's demand while keeping your experience smooth, especially when paired with a decent GPU. But for those looking to push GTA 6 to its limits, let's say you want ultra setting at 1440p or 4K, you are going to want at least 8-core CPU. The Ryzen 7 5800X or Intel Core i7 11700K are great options for high-end gameplay. These processors will not only give you the horsepower for ultra setting, but also help manage other background tasks while gaming, like streaming or recording. Ultimately, the more CPU cores you have, the better the game will handle its open world elements. With GTA 6 expansive map, high core count processors will ensure you don't experience any stuttering or bottlenecking during fast travel across its massive landscapes. Now, the big question is ray tracing really necessary to run GTA 6? The short answer is no. The game will certainly run without ray tracing, and for many players, especially those without the latest GPUs, turning off this feature will help maintain smoother performance. That said, ray tracing will likely add a whole new level of realism to the game's graphics, particularly when it comes to lighting, shadows, and reflection. If you got a card like the RTX 3070 or above, enabling ray tracing could really elevate your experience, especially in the game's nighttime scenes or rainy weather conditions. However, you'll need to be mindful of the performance hit. It's not unusual to see a 10 to 20 FPS drop when ray tracing is turned on. For those without a high-end GPU, it might be better to stick to traditional lighting effects to ensure a smoother frame rate. One of the most exciting developments in GTA 6 is the possibility of Rockstar's introducing new graphic effects presets in future DLCs. Historically, Rockstar has been known to add new content and features through updates and DLCs, and this time it's speculated they could offer enhanced graphical options as part of the these updates. These presets might include ultra-realistic shaders, improved textures, and perhaps even more advanced ray tracing techniques that were not available at launch. It's clear that Rockstar aims to keep the game evolving over time, so even if your system can't handle everything at launch, there may be new opportunities to experience upgraded visuals in future expansions. For those still on older generation of console, such as the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, the game will have a locked frame rate, likely at 30 FPS. This might seem like a significant step down from the 60 FPS on current generation console, but it's important to remember that Rockstar knows how to optimize their games. They have done it before with GTA 5, and they will likely to do it again with GTA 6. While the graphics won't be as sharp, and the frame rates won't be as high, the game should still be fully playable. Even if you're running an older hardware, just be prepared for some visual compromises. When it comes to running GTA 6 in ultra settings at 4K resolution, the RTX 3080 is a standout choice. This GPU offers top-tier performance, allowing you to push the game to its absolute limits without sacrificing frame rates. Pairing it with a high refresh rate monitor will let you experience GTA 6 in all its glory, with buttery smooth gameplay and breathtaking visuals. While the RTX 3090 and newer 40 series card might offer a bit more headroom, the RTX 3080 strikes a perfect balance between price and performance, especially for those who want to future-proof their gaming rig for GTA 6 and beyond. With the introduction of electric vehicles, bikes, and even jets in GTA 6, the game's graphics engine is bound to be pushed to its limits. The fast-paced nature of these vehicles means that your system will need to render environments quickly and effectively, especially when moving at high speeds through dense cityscapes or wide-open country roads. This is where having a powerful GPU and CPU will really come into play. Expect to see graphical improvements with every DLC update as Rockstar continues to refine and optimize the game's engine for better performance and visuals, from improved particle effects to enhanced reflections in puddles after a rainstorm.